Today, we're kicking off 5 incredible days at sea on this Disney cruise to Hawaii. We'll be sharing some of the fun activities we get up to along the way, from poolside relaxation to thrilling entertainment, and we'll also highlight some of the unique experiences exclusive to this special itinerary. Whether you're a Disney cruise veteran or planning your first sailing, stick around for all the magic and adventure that make this voyage to the islands unforgettable. So, let's make our way to the Disney Wonder to pick up the story.
Good morning and welcome to day 2 of our Vancouver to Hawaii Disney cruise. This is the first of 5 sea days. So we're going to take you around and show you some of the things that you can expect to do whilst we're at sea. Disney have a huge amount of things going on board the ship for all different tastes. But first thing this morning, we do actually have a brunch at Palo booked. So you may have seen this on our previous video when we sailed on the Disney Wonder for our Alaska sailing. We have another Palo brunch booked because that is something that we really do recommend doing. But we do have something exciting booked for later on in the cruise, so make sure you're staying tuned for that. But we will see you shortly.
We make our way to Deck 10 aft, Palo, an elegant adults-only restaurant that offers one of the most elevated dining experiences aboard the Disney Wonder. As soon as we step inside, we're greeted by panoramic views of the ocean through the floor-to-ceiling windows, creating the perfect backdrop for a leisurely and indulgent brunch at sea. The decor is sophisticated yet welcoming, with rich tones and Italian-inspired touches that set the stage for the culinary experience ahead. Palo's brunch is renowned for its combination of Italian flavours and classic brunch offerings, all served a la carte. The menu is designed to cater to a wide variety of tastes, with options ranging from light and fresh to hearty and indulgent. We start with freshly baked pastries, including croissants and sweet rolls. To follow, we enjoyed an antipasti of rich cheeses and cured meats. For seafood lovers, the seafood antipasti is a must-try. As we move further into the meal, we're tempted by a selection of made-to-order flatbreads, each crafted with gourmet ingredients from mozzarella and tomato to more adventurous toppings. Egg dishes are also a highlight, whether you prefer a classic eggs benedict like me or something more unique like the frittata di verdure, a flavourful Italian-style omelette. But the stars of the Palo brunch menu are signature dishes that have become guest favourites over the years. The chicken parmesan, perfectly breaded and topped with fresh marinara sauce and melted cheese, is a must-try. One of the unique aspects of this particular cruise to Hawaii was the presence of cast members from Aulani, Disney's resort in Hawaii, who joined the sailing to share their authentic Hawaiian culture with guests. Throughout the cruise, these Aulani cast members hosted a variety of interactive activities that brought a true island vibe to the experience. We had the opportunity to learn traditional skills like lei making, which allowed us to craft beautiful necklaces made of ribbon while learning about their cultural significance. Ukulele lessons were also offered, giving us the chance to try our hand at this iconic Hawaiian instrument, and by the end, we were strumming simple melodies. Hula dancing was another highlight under the guidance of the Aulani cast. We learned basic hula steps and moves, discovering how this dance tells a story through graceful motion, which you'll see a little later on in the episode. All of these activities were complimentary and can be found on the Disney Cruise Line Navigator app. These activities, offered in the comfort of the lounges, provided a fun and relaxing way to immerse ourselves in Hawaiian traditions. It was a wonderful touch that made this cruise feel even more special, allowing us to connect with the culture of our destination before we even arrived in the islands. Tonight is showtime, so we make our way to the Walt Disney Theatre to enjoy the Golden Mickeys. This spectacular show is a Disney cruise favourite, blending an award-style ceremony with musical performances that celebrate some of Disney's most beloved films and characters. Tonight is formal night and we're heading to Triton's, the elegant restaurant on our dining rotation. Formal night is always one of our favourites, where the evening feels a little more special and the menu never disappoints. We kicked off with the classic escargot and a glass of red wine, followed by the Beau's pear salad, a refreshing mix of flavours. As a non-lobster fan, I had to go with the roasted rack of lamb, which was perfectly cooked and bursting with flavour. To end the night on a sweet note, we couldn't resist the Tahitian creme brulee, a creamy, decadent dessert with a perfectly caramelised top. For those needing gluten-free options, this dessert is available without the almond biscotti, so everyone can enjoy this indulgent treat. It was the perfect way to wrap up our formal night at sea. This morning, Evie decided to start her day with a complimentary Pilates class. Originally planned to take place in the serene setting of the Senses Spa, the class was moved to the Azure nightclub due to space adjustments. Despite the change of venue, it was a peaceful and energising way to kick off a sea day. If you're curious about the Senses Spa and what it has to offer, be sure to check out our Alaskan Disney Cruise series, where we take a deeper look at the spa area, including the relaxing rainforest room experience. I finally managed to drag myself out of bed and jumped into the shower. Once Evie had freshened up after her Pilates class, we headed over to Cove Cafe for some specialty coffees and pastries. If you're planning to indulge in multiple coffees during your cruise, be sure to ask for their loyalty card. After purchasing 5 specialty coffees and getting your card stamped, your 6th one is free. For caffeine addicts like us, this is a great little perk. Time for lunch. We made our way to the Crown and Fin pub, a cosy spot on the Disney Wonder known for its warm atmosphere and hearty fare. For an additional fee, we decided to sample some of their renowned bangers and mash, a classic British dish featuring savoury sausages served with a creamy mashed potatoes and rich onion gravy. We also couldn't resist trying the beef sliders, which were perfectly seasoned and came with a variety of toppings. Each bite was flavourful and satisfying, making it the perfect midday meal. The combination of the pub's inviting ambience and delicious food made for a delightful lunch experience, allowing us to relax and refuel before continuing our adventure on the ship.
Well, we have checked out numerous activities, many of which are unique to these longer 10-night cruises, and particularly this Hawaiian cruise. But we did go to Palo for brunch earlier, and so we did that now, and we also did that on our Alaskan cruise. But tonight we've got something a little bit special. We are going to head back to Palo for a second time this cruise, this time for dinner. So let's go ahead and get changed, because it is formal attire, and we'll see you over there.
We make our way back to Palo for dinner. We passed through the atrium and were greeted by the Alani cast members performing as a band on the ukulele. They shared stories, a beautiful Hawaiian custom known as talking story that connected guests to the rich traditions of the islands. The warm atmosphere and melodic tunes added a lovely touch to our evening, heightening our excitement for dinner at Palo. We arrived at Palo for dinner, and after a brief wait, we were shown to our table. With the darkness outside, the restaurant's elegant ambience was beautifully enhanced by soft lighting, creating a cozy atmosphere perfect for an intimate dining experience. The stunning ocean views added a touch of magic to the evening, setting the stage for a memorable meal. To start, our server brought us the delightful bread service, along with an amuse-bouche from the chef, a perfectly deep-fried gnocchi that was absolutely delicious. The quality of the food at Palo is consistently exceptional, showcasing Italian-inspired dishes made with fresh, high-quality ingredients. For our dessert, we indulged in Palo's famous chocolate souffle, which is a must try. It arrived alongside rich chocolate and vanilla sauces. I personally enjoy pouring my sauces in separately to savour each flavour, but for the discerning diner, the chef recommends pouring them together for a harmonious blend of tastes. Each bite was a decadent way to conclude our meal, perfectly encapsulating the refined dining experiences that Palo offers. We made a quick stop by the complimentary beverage station to grab some soft drinks for our stateroom before heading back, ready to unwind and reflect on another wonderful day at sea. Good morning. Of course, this is a Disney cruise, which means it's a fantastic opportunity to get pictures with all your favourite characters. What makes it even more special today are their Hawaiian-themed costumes, celebrating our beautiful itinerary. Another delightful feature we discovered is the Hawaiian-themed drinks served inside pineapples for an additional fee. These fun beverages add a tropical touch to our cruise experience. Don't worry if you're not a fan of alcohol, they also offer non-alcoholic versions, ensuring everyone can join in on the fun. One of our favourite treats aboard the Disney Wonder is the complimentary ice cream at Ice Cream. Every day they offer classic chocolate and vanilla flavours, but they also feature a rotating additional flavour that changes daily, adding a fun surprise to our ice cream choices. We love heading over to the complimentary beverage station to grab a cup and fill it with our favourite ice cream. For a fun twist, we sometimes pour in some soda to create a refreshing ice cream float, combining the creamy sweetness of the ice cream with fizzy goodness. It's the perfect way to cool off on a sunny day at sea while enjoying a little taste of nostalgia. On these longer cruises, we absolutely love the Anyone Can Cook series. For this cruise, we were treated to sessions with the executive chef from Topolino's restaurant at the Riviera Resort. Throughout the sailing, there were several different cooking demonstrations featuring various dishes, each created at different times. Not only do you get to taste the featured dish, but each session also includes a wine pairing that the sommelier discusses, enhancing the culinary experience. The combination of learning from a talented chef and enjoying expertly paired wines makes for a memorable event. However, this popular series fills up very quickly, so it's wise to sign up early to secure your spot and enjoy this complimentary experience. Be sure to grab a copy of the recipes so you can surprise and delight your friends at home. Another activity we thoroughly enjoyed that is unique to these longer itineraries was the complimentary cheese tasting and oil and vinegar tasting held in Animator's Palette. While these sessions weren't as polished as some of the other activities, they were incredibly informative and provided a relaxed atmosphere to learn about different flavours and pairings. It was a delightful way to pass an hour exploring various cheeses and oils while gaining insights into their origins and uses. The casual setting made it easy to ask questions and engage with other guests, making the experience even more enjoyable. Overall, it was a great addition to our cruise itinerary and a fun way to expand our culinary knowledge.
Well, today has been a busy day, and this evening is going to be no exception. So if you remember from our Alaska series, they had their frozen deck party. Well, What is very exciting is they are bringing back, now that they have left Alaska, they are bringing back the Pirates in the Caribbean deck party with fireworks and all. So when they're in Alaska, they don't do that because of the environment and where they are and all that sort of great stuff. So this will be the first Pirates in the Caribbean deck party for 4 months on board the Disney Wonder. So let's go ahead and head to Pirates dinner and then head out for the party and fireworks. We'll see you there.
Pirate night is always a highlight of the cruise, and we love getting dressed up for the occasion. The atmosphere is lively, with everyone embracing the pirate theme, and to add to the fun, they provide complimentary pirate bandanas for all guests. It's a great way to get into the spirit of the night and feel like part of the crew. We decided to shake things up a bit and ordered curry off the menu from the crew mess instead of the usual fare. It was a delightful change, and the flavours were fantastic. The combination of the festive atmosphere, our pirate attire, and a unique dinner made for an unforgettable evening at sea. The energy of Pirate Night, complete with themed decorations and special entertainment, truly makes it a memorable experience aboard the ship. One great thing about having 5 days at sea is that you're in no rush to do anything. It's the perfect opportunity to unwind and enjoy the tranquil atmosphere of the cruise. Whether you want to take a relaxing stroll on the deck, settle into a comfy deck chair, or simply soak in the breathtaking ocean scenery, you can do it all at your own pace. This laid-back vibe allows you to fully embrace the vacation spirit, making it a wonderful time to recharge and enjoy the little moments on board. You may have noticed that we have eaten a lot on this cruise, and that's why we appreciate the running track on the promenade of Deck 4. Whether you want to jog or take a leisurely stroll, it's a fantastic option for staying active. The track provides a great low-impact workout, allowing us to enjoy some exercise while taking in the stunning ocean views. It's the perfect way to balance out our meals and make the most of our time at sea. Another activity we thoroughly enjoyed was the Behind the Game Show tour. This hour-long experience was led by a member of the entertainment staff who shared fascinating insights about the ship, including its history and construction. We loved getting a glimpse behind the scenes as the guide revealed some of the magic that happens behind the curtain, so to speak. Tonight's show was Frozen, but before we headed to the theatre, we couldn't resist stopping by to see more characters dressed in their best attire. The sight of beloved Disney characters in their themed costumes added to the excitement of the evening.
Well, that concludes our first 5 days at sea. I hope you've enjoyed seeing some of the activities that we've been getting up to on board the ship. So it's quite a long period of time to be on board, but they did put on an awful lot of things to do, so that was fantastic. Now we're going to start doing some of our port adventures. So if you haven't already subscribed and clicked on the bell to be notified when the next episode is going to be dropped, make sure you do so, because the next episode is going to have our very first port of call in it on this cruise. So we will see you next time.